Welcome back. All right, so I'm wearing Iowa Wild. Now, why would I be wearing Iowa Wild? Because during this game, of course, Yvonne's at the Abbotsford Canucks game. So she's giving me updates on that game while I'm updating her on this one because she's a Minnesota Wild fan. Me being a Dallas fan, I actually messaged her early in the second period and basically said, yeah, Dallas isn't winning this game. So we will go through this. First off, it was Ottinger versus Gustafsson. I'm again going to say at the start of this because, I'm going to say it at the end. I don't understand why Gustafsson didn't play game two. And I've heard the reasoning and all of that, but still, I thought Gustafsson should have played. And if he had, we might be looking at a series that Dallas wouldn't have a win. It's possible. I'm not saying it would have happened, as possible. So, Eriksson Ek, Hartman, Klingberg, all return. All of them back in the game. Eriksson Ek lasted 19 seconds. His first shift, something was wrong. Wasn't right, and he did not return to the game. So, the good news is you get Hartman back, you get Klingberg back. Both of them had a big impact on this game. Eriksson Ek, whatever's bothering him, it was bothering him again to start this game. Early power play for Dallas. Ben DeSagan gets picked off and cleared. Then there's another clear. The Stars aren't getting shots at this point. Suter has a shot that trickles wide as he gets booed every time he touches the puck. Suter is, I would think, probably public enemy number one in Minnesota for numerous reasons. And I don't think all the videos that have been circulating of him, cross-checking Kaprizov have probably helped with that. So that power play's killed off. The Wild cleared out. Dewar has a turnover chance that's saved. Domi goes to the box. The Wild with a power play. Nyquist is denied. They cycle. The shots are 5-1 for the Wild as the power play comes to an end. So they don't score on the power play, but they have some momentum and they're getting the majority of the shots at this point. Robertson has a point shot that's saved. The Stars press. The Wild go back to the power play, though. Near miss with Kaprizov screening in front. The Stars clear it out. And then cycle by the Wild. Foligno gets denied. That power play's killed off. Things get punchy with 5:54 left after a Dumba hit on Marchment. And I'm just going to say, I know Dallas fans are going to talk about, oh, these Minnesota players are dirty. These Minnesota fans are going to say these Dallas players are dirty. And my answer is, yep, this might be the chippiest series that we have right now. Of the 8 series, this might be the one where we're getting the most of the, pushing and shoving and punching after the whistles. And just guys who accuse everybody else of embellishing and then people accuse them of, and it's gotten a little bit silly. Anyways, Glendening has a chance to deflect out. Boldy has one he fires wide. Stars clear it out. Things get pushy on a hold by Ottinger, and then on a face-off win, Minnesota scores. Zuccarello tips one in close. Hartman and Kaprizov with the assists at 16:45. With the momentum, the Wild look for another. With 2:47 left, though, the Stars end up getting themselves a power play. And on that one, Creed Bratton, also known as Dean Evison, very unhappy with that call. Not pleasant. Early clear by the Wild, they do kill that off. So Dean Evison relaxed a little bit there. And more hits by Dumba, and things get pushy at the horn. So it's 1-0 for Minnesota after one. The other thing I want to say, too, is that I'm pretty sure the announcer at the start of this said Dallas had a full roster, and I said out loud, so Pavelski's nobody then? Cool. So second period, the Wild are hitting again early, and eventually they score. It's a turnover because they're forechecking, they're hitting, they're just wearing Dallas down. Johansson gets the goal from Boldy at 2:14. However, Dallas answers immediately. At 2:25, it's Glendening from Faxa and Kiviranta. It's top shelf from in close, and so that quieted the crowd a little bit. Goudreau's then denied on a 2-on-1. Zuccarello nearly buries one. Nyquist has a chance that's caught and held. I think it was right around here that my wife and I were talking back and forth, and I said, yeah, I don't think Dallas is going to win this one tonight, even though the score was close. Johnston has a rush chance that deflects out. There was a big Marchment hit on Faber that drew a bit of a crowd. Kaprizov has a rush that deflects out. We get some pushing there. Then there was a post for Johansson on a fast break. Power play for Minnesota. They cycle. The fans wanted a shot. They were doing the shoot thing pretty early in that power play, too. Glove save on Klingberg. The Wild scored, but the referees discussed a possible high stick. They reviewed it. It had been called no goal on the ice, but on the review, they found that the stick was at the level of the crossbar, so it counts. And Panger called it, too, during the replays. He said that looks like it's fine. So Foligno gets that goal from Nyquist and Spurgeon 11:24. I don't know why they didn't take Foligno's word for it. He was vehemently saying it was a good goal. Things then get pushy on a hold by Gustafsson because Dallas getting kind of frustrated at this point. Shots are 8-6 for Dallas with 6 minutes left. Then we get a power play for the Wild. The Stars, obviously at this point, cannot allow another goal. Down 2 goals already. They're in Minnesota. The fans are gone crazy. So the Wild cycle, Klingberg has a shot that's blocked, and then he ends up hitting the post on his next opportunity. Dellandrea fails to clear one. We get another cycle by the Wild. That power play is killed off, and then the teams exchange rushes. Foligno misses one high on a net drive, and in the last minute, the Wild with some pressure. So after 2 periods, it's 3-1 for Minnesota, and they've done a really good job of not allowing the 2-on-1s, the 3-on-2s, the fast breaks that they were allowing in Game 2. Dallas not getting those opportunities. So third period, early edge for the Stars. Stars press, they're kept to the outside. Shots are 2-0 for Dallas at 4 minutes. So that's the good news and the bad news. The good news, if you're a Stars fan, no shots for the Wild in the first 5 minutes. Or first 4 minutes, I should say. But the bad news is they only have 2 shots, and they're not dangerous shots. So the Wild are playing a solid, modern trap, as I've started trying to call it. Because if I say it's the trap, people are like, it's not the trap. It's not the 1995 trap. It's the modern version of it. You dump and chase. You don't forecheck as much. You send in one forechecker, and everybody plays back. And good luck getting through that wall at the blue line. So strong forechecking as well by the Wild. Then there's a press by Minnesota after takeaway. Middleton has a screenshot that's saved. And yeah, they're keeping it in Dallas's end at that point, up by 2 goals. That's a way to protect a lead. Then Zuccarello hits a post. So if not for posts, this game could have been much more lopsided. Stars clear it out. Then Miller and Zuccarello are unfriendly, so both of them go to the box. Stars press during the 4-on-4, but they're not able to get to the net. So getting that zone time is great, and every now and then you'll see that zone time counter. Notice I never put the zone time at the bottom because you can get a minute and a half of zone time, but if you get one shot and it's from the point and there isn't a screen, it doesn't really mean that you're necessarily outplaying your opponent. So, Domi has a shot that's saved. Kaprizov rushes the other way. Ben has a chance that's turned aside. Dewar's denied on a rush. And then we get another 2 minutes of 4-on-4. During that 4-on-4, good play going on, but as soon as it becomes 4 or 5-on-5 again, Zuccarello gets a breakaway. He scores from Hartman and Klingberg at 14:07. So both Hartman and Klingberg with their second assists of the night there. And then Domi has a shot that's blocked. The next one's held as now Dallas is down by 3. They have to get goals here. Both teams are accusing each other of embellishment. Again, I thought that was, I was amused by it. I was honestly amused by it at this point because it was the Spider-Man meme. You know the Spider-Man meme. You guys know this, that's how I felt it was. And they're both wearing jerseys that have green highlights. The home green for Minnesota and the white with green for Dallas. So yeah, it really was the Spider-Man meme. You guys are embellishing. You guys are embellishing. And it felt like the referee should come through and go, you're both embellishing. Shut up and play hockey. So, goalie pull happens with 4:40 left because Dallas needs 3. 3:32 left. There's an icing by the Wild. Robertson then has a shot that's blocked. And then Hartman hits the empty net from Middleton at 18:10. Hartman is very quickly becoming a hero in these playoffs for the Minnesota Wild. They win this one 5-1. They now lead the series 2-1. Your 3 stars are Zuccarello, Foligno, and Hartman. Shots on net, 9-6 for Minnesota in the first, 9 apiece in the second, and 9-7 Dallas in the third. Final shots are 25-24 Minnesota. Dallas got sucked into a Minnesota Wild game. Power plays, Dallas 0 for 2, Minnesota 1 for 4. The hits, only 26-17 Minnesota. So despite all of everything going on, there wasn't that many hits compared to other games. Ottinger, 20 saves on 24 shots. I thought he was good. Could he have been better? Probably. Gustafsson was fantastic. 23 saves on 24 shots. When Gustafsson's against Ottinger, so far in the series, I give the edge to Minnesota. I give him the edge in goal. That being said, we'll see in Game 4 what the plan is, but I would think you have to go with Gustafsson in Game 4, because if you can go up 3-1, you can make it a quick series, and then hope to get Eriksson back for the next series. But let me know your thoughts in the comments section below, as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through, you just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.